I'm Patrick Orange, and I work at SMHI, the Swedish Meteorological and Hydrological Institute. Today, we're leaving the inner harbor of Gothenburg, going out towards the ocean, because my colleague, Cooper van Branken, we're going to try out a couple of sensors that he normally uses to put on fishing vessels. So we're going to try them out, we're going to collect some data, and we're going to see that that data is immediately available to scientists and modelers all over the world. We have a seal just popped up over here.
Traditionally, ocean data is collected by research vessels, but for if you need a lot of data over a long period of time, over a wide range, that's just not cost effective, and there aren't enough scientists to do that. Now there are these cutting edge technologies which are starting to be widely deployed, these fleets of robotic sensors, especially in the deep open ocean. There's 4,000 Argo floats monitoring the ocean at any given time. But we have these data gaps in close to shore where the ocean conditions are the most complicated. You've got river outflows, you've got complicated bottom, all this kind of different stuff. So it's really tricky to monitor what's going on here. And that's crucial for everything from climate change monitoring to monitoring the health of our coastal regions right here, and then into weather forecasting and improving our understanding of how the ocean is affecting the weather patterns and everything like that. So from my perspective, being a former commercial fisherman, why not work with the thousands of fishing vessels that are going out to these regions every single day. I'm Cooper van Branken, founder of Bering Data Collective, and we're a Danish startup that's dedicated to collaborative ocean data collection with fishers who are already going out to the ocean. So we have sensors that are designed to be integrated with fishing activities. And so this is a high resolution temperature profiling sensor. But then for something that's what we call an active gear. So it can be a net that's dragged along the bottom or something like that. We have these much more burly protective housing like this, so that you can just really bang on it and it'll hold up to pretty much anything.
And this one measures temperature?
Yes, this is kind of our baseline sensor. These high resolution temperature and depth, and it's really well designed, and the best part of this is that the battery will last for 2 years straight, so you can pretty much just set it out there and forget about it, and it will just keep working. But we also have options where we can do salinity, so temperature and salinity, and with that you can calculate water density. And then some things like dissolved oxygen on the bottom, looking at the health of the kind of ecosystem, turbidity, so how much stuff there is in the water. So more and more sensor suites coming out there. Okay, so now we're almost set up here. So now we're sending this fishing, pretending it's in a lobster trap or something like that. Just throw it off the side of the boat, down to the bottom, where the fish are. Okay, I think we're on the bottom now, not super deep here. And so sit on the bottom for a couple days, hopefully filling up with fish, or it's being dragged behind the boat if you're on a trawler, something like that. And then once you come back to your trap, you put it over the block, haul it back up just like normal. All right, and there's that. So now the sensors come back up on board. It said, hey, I'm out of the water. It broadcasts the data via Bluetooth. My phone has caught the data already. And so now let's look at what we have here. So you can see a visualization of the water column as it goes down to 30 meters. And so right now, because it's cold, winter, we've got a colder upper layer that's around 4.5 degrees, and then down below 20 meters, we've got a warm lower layer. So that might be a river outflow or something like that, and so it's a little above 10 degrees down low. And that's really what one of the important things to see is the different separation layers of the water column.
And is that data now available?
Yes, so this data has also been sent to our cloud endpoint and then relayed, quality controlled, and is now served for use by people like SMHI and oceanographic models, weather forecasts, and so it's informing everything from forecast and helping make decisions for maritime industries in the short term, as well as longer term projections, and then informing better policy and everything like that as we monitor how our oceans warm. It's very important to monitor what's in the ocean. The oceans are covering 70% of our planet and have absorbed over 90% of the heating created by global warming. And so we think of global warming as happening around us, but most of the effects are actually felt underneath the ocean. And so we need to take the temperature of the ocean. That's of the utmost importance. And this is a great way to do it, and a great way to do it at a very large scale.